Good morning, I hope you're all well. Just another quick update today. I needed a few bits and pieces just to top up. I realised I was getting low on a few things. So I used the trolley app to find the best prices in my area, obviously very close together. So I've popped into Tesco's, which I needed a few bits from there because they had a few offers on. And then I popped into Lidl. So these are my Tesco items. So as you can see, I needed some sausages for my stock to fill up the freezer. One of these has 6 in, and yeah, we do tend to have 3 sausages each, which probably be a gluttony. We could probably get away with 2, but we have 3 each with our meal, whether that be sausage casserole or something on the side, and toad in the hole, things like that. So we use them for all sorts of things. So these at the moment were 2 for £5. So as you can see, I got 4 for £10, so I thought that was a really good value. Unfortunately, I emptied this already. I store my sugar in these pots along with lots of other items that I store. So you'll see these around my house. This one is for the sugar, and I filled it up as well as the one in my cupboard here. I do like to buy, I find this is the best value, and I can only get these, it seems, from Tesco. So this is £5, but in this bag is 5 kilos, which I didn't think was too bad. I do seem to save the odd penny or two there. And we no longer have Molly, as you know, probably know. We lost her last year. The only thing is we do have a stray cat, which we love to bits. I mean, the whole neighbourhood here look after him. But there is times where he comes meowing at my door and I think, oh, has he been fed? So I end up giving him tins of tuna, would you believe? So I thought, well, it can't be very good for him. It's too salty. So I've done a bit of investigative work, and this one is on offer at the moment. It's usually £4.50, I believe. It's on offer at the moment in Tesco for £3.50, but it's equivalent to Iams in the goodness and the nutrition. Yeah, it's first for me. I've bought a senior. Now we don't know how old he is, and we don't even know if he's a girl or a boy. But I picked him up as senior because I know with Molly she was 19, but I know that if your cat is older, they can sometimes struggle with their teeth and biting and things. So I got these for him. I needed some more fairy. Now, 2 reasons I buy fairy. I know you can buy cheaper options, and I always buy the blue, the antibacterial, and I only buy the blue because they're equivalent to Dawn in America. And I use this for absolutely everything. You can get spots, marks off your washing with this. I also, I'll just grab it for you. I also make a solution up, this solution that I spray on all my washing up. So basically when I've got washing up on the side, I'll rinse it out and then I'll just spray it, and it just soaks it for a while so that, yeah, you haven't got to worry about soaking, and everything comes off really easily. So as soon as I put things up there, I spray it with this stuff. So it's just water and a squirt of fairy. That's all that is. So yeah, I use it for all sorts of things, as I say. So very, very worth having. And that was the biggest bottle I could find for that price. So again, I found this on Trolley app, 820 millilitres, which is the biggest I could find, and a £3. I thought that was really good value, so I got 2. I needed some more golden syrup. I use golden syrup in all sorts of cooking. I made those biscuits the other day. I made some caramelised biscuits. I make caramel with this. Always worth having in the pantry. It was the cheapest I could find on the Trolley app, £1.35, and that was in Tesco. I've been baking cakes for mixed pack lunches. I will get round to doing some more baking for biscuits, but at the moment, Mick loves these, and I was going to buy those barrel biscuits. I think they're about £1.40 or what, I can't remember how much they were now, but they're going up in price. And you get 4 little packets in them usually, or 5 packets, but Mick doesn't like a couple of them, so he'll eat them, but whatever. But I thought for £1.20 you get quite a few in these. And I've also noticed with a lot of these packets, do be careful, because a lot of them, they'll actually have the biscuit so it's laying that way, so you'll only get 2 layers. I always check and make sure that these are sideways, and you get a lot more for your money. So £1.20 for 2 packs of that I didn't think were too bad, so I picked those up. Bread, again on the Trolley app. This bread is the one we like. It's Toasty Warburtons. It's £1.40 everywhere. I haven't been able to find it cheaper anywhere. So I thought, well, while I'm in there, same price as Lidl, thought while I'm in there, I may as well pick out from Tesco. And it had a reasonable late date on it, which is fine. We'll get through that. Now, I only buy organic bananas. We have tried buying other bananas, and I'll be honest with you, they go over so quickly. You can tell whether they're organic because they'll actually start going from the ends. They won't have that. They won't go mottled all the way through. So if you're not buying organic, you'll notice the difference because you'll have these spots all over them within a day or two. So they're non-organic. But these, as I say, these last a lot longer for us, and we think it's worth paying the extra because they last longer. The other bananas just don't taste like bananas anymore. These, if you buy organic, I buy the Lidl's organic as well usually. I do buy organic usually in Lidl. These were £1.50 in Tesco, which I didn't think were too bad, and they taste like real bananas. You can put these in smoothies, you can have these on top of cereal. Obviously, you can make banana cake, which if there is any left over, we'll use. But usually Mick takes these to work with him. He'll always have a banana with him once a day, I believe. So they're always good to have, but they're good backup. We do get through a lot of bananas. So yeah, so that is my haul today from Tesco's, which came to a sum of £29.95. That is it. That is once I've scanned my Tesco Club card. Obviously, the prices in Tesco do come down if you scan your Tesco Club card. Unfortunately, it's the payoff, but for the money that I saved, it was worth doing. So yeah, that is my Tesco one. Now for my Lidl. So I didn't need much from Lidl today. I just needed butter and some fruit juice. So this is the butter that we buy. We prefer the salted butter, but you can also buy the unsalted for the same price. There's nothing in this except for buttermilk and 1.5% salt. This is really lovely. It's just like I remember as a child butter tasting like. This is how we keep it. As you can see, our house is, we always keep it stored in the kitchen just on the side. Our house goes anything between, I think it's 18 and 19 degrees Celsius in our house. And this is how we keep it. And as you can see, it stays a nice consistency and it spreads really easily and really nicely. So that's what we use. We use that for all sandwiches, crumpets, things like that. We also can use it for cooking at times as well. The tropical fruit juice, this is actually pure fruit juice. Both of these items I've used on the Yucca app and they both come up as really good products, nothing untoward in any of these. And all I can say about this stuff is that it's really, really tasty and really refreshing. My daughter got me onto this because she makes my granddaughter ice pops. She's obviously very fussy about what my granddaughter eats. So I knew that it must be good. So this is how I make my ice pops. I use the same thing. My granddaughters are much smaller, so you could get double. I'm a bit greedy. So I found these in Tesco's a long time ago. I mean, I'm going back a long time ago now, and I've been making these ever since. So yeah, this is what it looks like once it's frozen. And you just pour it in there. You hold it upright, put the lid on. The lid just goes on so easily. In fact, I can do that one-handed, as you can see. I lay them down in the freezer. They're not going to open. Just be careful they don't get squished. They won't open. So yeah, this is a really good size, 1 litre. I don't have anything fizzy pop or anything like that in my house. So I tend to, this is the only really cold drink apart from water that I drink. So I use this like a drink really. I can have 2 of these a day and I don't mind because I know that it's not bad for me. So yeah, so the butter is £1.99 a block, which is really good value. As I say, I have tried a few, but these came up because they came up so well on the Yucca app. I've gone with these, £1.99 a block. And then this here is £1.75 a bottle. And you can get loads of these out of this. I don't know how many it makes exactly, but it makes quite a few. So really good value. So yeah, that is my haul from Lidl today. And that came to a total of £5.73. Now, I will be honest, usually I would use my Yucca app when going through shopping. In Tesco's, my Tesco branch, I can't scan very easily because the signal, my reception is very bad, very poor in certain areas of our Tesco store. So usually anything that I buy like this, I mean, I really like these sausages, but when I came home and I tested these on my Yucca app by scanning that barcode, It actually came up that it had 2 hazardous additives in these sausages. Now, obviously, I have stocked up on these. I'll be honest with you, next time I will be looking for different sausages just to make sure that they're a bit more healthy for us. We won't mind on this occasion. As I say, we've stocked up the freezer with these now and we will eat them quite happily. As I say, we can't be perfect all the time. Sometimes it's just about reducing the quantity of the additives that we consume. Just a pointer. If you'd like to see how to use the Trolley app and the Yucca app, watch this video.